Top 10 best MANCERA fragrances. Look, this is one of the longest lasting brands in the community and in the industry. They get praised time and time again, and it is no doubting the fact that they will last 12 plus hours on your skin. Of course, it's all going to be contingent upon your skin chemistry. I'm excited to share my list with you, so make sure to stay tuned. Now, before I begin today's episode and I tell you about my top 10 favorite MANCERA fragrances, and I'll tell you why I enjoy them so much, I want to start the video off first by saying that if you're a fan of fragrance-related content, and of course, if you love smelling your best, hit subscribe, hit the bell, and give this video a thumbs up for the algorithm. It would really mean a lot to me. Now, look, MANCERA fragrances can be found online at a really good price. I know full retail is close to $200. You can sample them at ScentSplit. You can get full bottles at ScentSplit. So I never recommend blind buying, especially spending a couple $100 on a fragrance where you have no idea what it smells like. Please do yourself a favor, get samples on ScentSplit first, and then if you're happy with how it smells and if it performs well on you, you can commit to the purchase of a full-size bottle. In the number 10 spot, Lemon Line. Now this is a phenomenal citrusy fragrance, a lot of lemon, a photorealistic lemon. It's so bright and uplifting, and it's perfect for the summertime. Now, if I were to curate a summer list for the brand, this would be in the number 1, 2, or 3 spot. There's a lot of great citrus-based fragrances from MANCERA. Roses and Chocolate, Valentine's Day in a bottle. This is a phenomenal gourmand fragrance from the brand. We also have Jardin Exclusive. So if you are a fan of fragrances like Erba Pura by Xerjoff or Kirke by Tiziana Terenzi, if you love those tropical passion fruit, melon, cantaloupe types of fragrances, this is going to be their interpretation, a bit more gardeny, right? A bit more herbal or aromatic, but please check it out because the longevity on it is nuclear. Of course, this is probably their bigger hype, right next to Tonka Cola and Amore Cafe, which came out recently, but everybody talks about Instant Crush. So Instant Crush is kind of their version of Baccarat Rouge 540 by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. It's a lot spicier, so you're gonna get a lot more saffron. It's incredibly diffusive. It's a bit on the linear side of things, but it's super long lasting. We also have this Night Out on the Town fragrance, Black Gold. This one is a great sweeter leaning offering from the brand. If you're in that dating, clubbing type of an environment, it might be an ideal selection for you. Sicily. So this is a floral fragrance, but it's totally unisex, and I like the fact that it doesn't necessarily lean tropical. They have one that leans tropical with Holidays, which I actually have behind me somewhere here on the top tier of this acrylic podium, but this one, or pedestal I should say, this one is a beautiful floral fragrance, incredibly unisex, very easy to wear and pull off. I prefer wearing it in the spring and summer. Cosmic Pepper. I did a review on this one, and as I mentioned in my review, it's not very peppery. You know, it's funny because you think of a name like Cosmic Pepper and you're expecting it to be this overdose of spice. It's not. If you've tried Poivre Samarkand by Hermes, that one is incredibly spicy. Piper Nigrum by Lorenzo Villoresi, that one is incredibly spicy with this clove ingredient added to the mix as well. This one, on the other hand, not very spicy. So I think the name is a bit misleading, but it does smell good. Huge compliment getter. Cedrat Boise. I had to mention this, right? It had to be in the top 3. This one gets a lot of play from me. This is a huge compliment getter. Of course, it gets compared to Creed's Aventus. I personally get a lot more citrus from it, so it's much brighter. That pineapple accord has been dialed down. To be honest with you, I don't even know if pineapple is in the note breakdown, but I do know that this fragrance is very bright, fresh, citrusy, and you are going to get that huge compliment factor from it, which you can't go wrong with. We also have Oud Lemon Mint. Boy, do I love this stuff. And I have the new presentation, of course, which comes with the magnetic cap. Some of the older ones you have to actually twist it off. But this one, incredibly versatile. So easy to wear. You can wear this anywhere, to the office, on a date. And I love that. It's a Swiss Army knife. It's such a workhorse for me. And this is one that I truly love and I treasure in my collection. Now, getting on to the number 1 spot, of course, Amore Cafe, Tonka Cola. The brand has so many incredible fragrances. Even its sister brand, Montal, has so many incredible fragrances. And in the number 1 spot, I really had to include this one just because I love it. I love the way that it smells. I love its tenacity. I love its longevity. I love the ingredients that are in here. It's warm, it's resinous, it's sophisticated. And I don't know if you can see, but behind me, I actually have 2 bottles of red tobacco. So they are sort of the bookends here. I have 2 bottles of it. I really love that stuff. Well, this is Intense Red Tobacco. I've been a fan of red tobacco for so many years now, and Intense Red Tobacco is quite deserving of the #1 spot on this list. What are your favorite MANCERA fragrances? I'm always curious to hear from you. Drop your comment down below. And if you took anything of value from today's episode, once again, please don't forget to support the channel by subscribing to it. It would mean so much to me. Hit the bell so you can stay notified on these daily uploads, and give this video a thumbs up. Thanks again for watching. I love you all, and we'll see you tomorrow with a new episode. Bye.